Every newly invented matter is an innovation, and every innovation is misguidance. So this one says there is something called good innovation. Such contradiction contradicts the saying of the Messenger of Allah. Therefore, no innovation is good. Every innovation is based and will be rejected according to the text of the Hadith. However, those people attempt to legitimize innovations and adorn it. So regarding the innovation of celebrating the birthday for the Messenger, they say it is a good innovation because it is evidence of love for the Messenger. It then follows from this saying of theirs that Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, and the elders amongst the companions do not love the Messenger because they have not celebrated his birthday. So such categorization should not be ideated for innovations in any way. They have not celebrated his birthday. Let me see. Say, do not love. What does this mean? Dislike or prohibition based on what had been mentioned on it. The consensus mentioned by Al-Karafi from the teachers on opposition for innovations is right, while the categorization he gave is not valid with modification. This wording occurs in the khutbah, which the Prophet used to say before events. It is collected by Muslim in an abridged form from the Hadith of Jabir and from the Hadith, and it occurs fully unbridged. So to invent an innovation is not proof of love for the Messenger. It is rather evidence of hatred for him, because whoever loves the Messenger rather follows him and does not oppose him or invent innovations. A poet said, if you truly love, you would have followed him, for the lover follows his beloved. In another wording, whoever does a deed to which we have not given approval, it shall be rejected. The first wording says, anyone who innovates, that is, he innovates what Allah has not prescribed, and in the second wording, the person has not innovated, he has only followed the one who has innovated a deed which does not have the approval of the Messenger and acts upon it and becomes an innovator. So anyone who acts upon innovations is an innovator, even if he did not invent the deed. This is a great benefit, such that no one says, I have not invented anything, I only act upon what a person had acted upon before me. We say to him, even if it had been invented and acted upon by those before you, as long as it is in an innovation, it is not permissible for you to act upon it. If he says the answerability is upon the one who invented, we say to him, the responsibility is upon the one that has invented it, and anyone who acted upon it based on his saying. Whoever does a deed to which we have not given approval, you have been prohibited from acting upon innovation, and you know that they are prohibited from what they have innovated. So how should you follow them upon their deed? This is the benefit in the second wording, that acting upon innovations is in itself an innovation, even if the one who acts, the poetics, upon it did not invent it originally. Someone else had innovated it. This is a tremendous beneficial hadith along with the hadith, and certainly actions are considered based on the intentions. They both point to the two conditions for the acceptance of deeds: sincerity and conformance. Hadith 6. May Allah be pleased with them both, said, I heard Allah's Messenger saying, certainly, that which is lawful is clear, and that which is unlawful is clear. But between these are ambiguous matters, not known by many of the people. So the one who refrains from the ambiguous matters has protected his religion and honor. But anyone who gets into the ambiguous matters soon gets caught in the unlawful ones, like the shepherd who pastures around the sanctuary. He soon grazes into it. Listen, every sovereign has his sanctuary, and certainly Allah's sanctuaries are his prohibitions. Pay attention, the body has a morsel of flesh. When it is upright, all of the body is upright, and when it is corrupted, all of the body is corrupted, and that is the heart. Himself and his father, Bashir, are both companions. He said, I heard Allah's Messenger saying, certainly, that which is lawful is clear, and that which is unlawful is clear. What is lawful is clear from what Allah the Exalted clearly stated in the Quran as being lawful, or what he clearly states as in his saying. Lawful to you for good are all the beasts of cattle. Allah the Mighty and Sublime clearly stated the lawfulness of the beasts of cattle, and they are camel, cows, sheep, and what comes from it, and as in his saying, whereas Allah has permitted trading. Thus trading is permissible as long as it has not included uncertainty of deception or swindle. It is from the best means of earning. So whatever Allah the Mighty and Sublime expressly states as lawful, one should take it without fear. He said, and that which is unlawful is clear. That is what Allah and His Messenger expressly declare to be unlawful. For example, his saying, forbidden to you for food are al-maytata, the dead animals, cattle, beasts not slaughtered, blood, the flesh of swine, and the meat of that which has been slaughtered, while pronouncing the name of others than, and his saying,